Growing the Colony, First Week with the Dermestid Beetles. Monday, February 13th, 2023. This video shows and discusses insects that are involved in decomposition. This topic may not be for everyone. Hi everyone! I don't know what day it is in terms of when I'm going to post the video, but today is Monday as of the recording. I'm running a tutorial today, so after that I'll be going up to the gardens to check on my beetles and see how they're doing, make sure everything's running smoothly. Should be a shorter trip. I don't have as much that I'm planning on doing today to make modifications. Unless something has gone wrong with the beetle tanks, I'm planning on having it be a short trip. I don't have supplies yet to go and modify the other tank. That's coming in the post today because I ordered it on the weekend. Later in the week I'll do more modifications to the other tank. Today's just going to be a short check on my beetles. So I'll see you up at the gardens. I'm gonna check on my beetles. Seems like the greenhouse is nice and warm and humid again compared to what it was on Saturday as I was getting set up. Hopefully things have gone well. So according to this, we're at 22 degrees Celsius. I think that's too cold for my bugs. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get some heating in here. But yeah, I'll check and make sure the bugs haven't gotten too cold. Okay, I found a few under here. Take a look. We've got some larvae in there, and we've got some adult beetles. There we go. Signs of life. There's some good activity down there. I think I'm good to leave this. I'll spray it down with some water so they've got a little bit of moisture in here, and I'll just keep coming back. I also purchased some cricket quencher to put in here to help with the moisture challenges. So I think that little beetle there that's going underneath, he has wings. I think I caught him. He's the one that I caught and tossed back in the tank because I remember injuring one with wings. You know, I'm not trying to injure them, but you know, if it means it can't fly out, then I think that's probably helpful. Seems to be doing okay otherwise. He's got food. Let me just pull this back and see what we've got here. They've hidden well, so maybe they're back in the substrate underneath. Alright, so I think we're in a good place. I'm just going to give it a quick spray. Don't want to do too much, but good. That pupae is moving. I think that's a good sign that it's still alive. I was worried about that guy. They're going to have to endure some conditions that are a little bit cooler than maybe they normally like, but they seem to be doing all right. So I'll leave this for now, and I'll look at getting a power strip of some kind through here. They do like to water plants and stuff under the table, but Peter told me he was going to try and find a way to get me a power source. It will be keeping the reptile mats after all, and yeah, so they're in good shape. There's my little friend there. The lid back on. Okay, I think we're in good shape. All right, I was able to chat with Peter for a bit just to check in. So it looks like they did have some problems again with the heating over the weekend, kind of like I suspected. It was much warmer in there today, but the tanks were still reading a bit on the cool side. So talking to Peter, it sounds like they have some things they need to replace with the heating element. But I told him that I think for now the beetles will be fine, but I'll just keep checking on them, make sure things are looking good in there. I think the worst is that they'll probably just be a bit sluggish, but I don't think it's cold enough that it will kill them. I picked this corner on the road where there's all these cars going by to talk. But anyway, yes, it should be in good shape. Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I'm heading up again to the Botanic Gardens. I have a few more supplies to take up, and today I'm going to finish modifying the other tank so that it's ready to go in the future once I've got the colony numbers to start transferring them to the second tank. My colleague Peter at the Botanic Gardens installed one of my reptile mats yesterday. I wasn't able to go up and check on them yesterday, but he did install one of the reptile mats so that my insects are getting some heat. I also got a couple more thermometer hygrometers that will send me alerts. So I'm excited to take some more equipment up, get the other tank ready, have you guys come along. So let's go. So I am anxious first off to check on the beetles, see what we have with the reptile mat. Something else I wanted to show you. So part of the consideration I've been having with the reptile mats is whether or not I need them, because there is this heating element under here, underneath this table that the beetles sit on, and it's used to keep some of these plants warm, and I think it's just here in general to keep the greenhouse warm. But yeah, the table sits right on top of this, so that was part of the reason I've been having this thought about whether I need the reptile mats. But yeah, so that's just kind of part of the environment here. Oh, we've got activity. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. We've got a little fuzzy guy over here. Oh, this is great. But yeah, you can see the adults in there. Oh, they're so happy. They're so happy. Okay, so let's see. The tank's at 27 degrees. Oh, that is perfect. That's where we want it at. And let's see what we've got. I'm just curious. So I just want to take a look at the heating mat and how this is set up. Okay, so Peter has set this up under the tank. Oh, great. That goes the whole length of the tank. That's a great size. Okay, so as you've seen, those beetles have gone into hiding. They like it better when it's dark. Great. I'm going to take a look in here, mist a little bit. Look at this guy. Oh, is he emerging? There's like color change happening here. Oh, this little pupa. Well, he was wiggling. He's up here in this corner here. This guy here. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Oh, look, you can see they're so happy. It's warmer. Very little that side as well. Just a little more. Okay, good. Don't want too much because we don't want mold to grow. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a dermestid smell. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're down there in that corner. Now let me go through some of the equipment that I brought today. Some of it's up on the table, but let me just pull out the rest. Got some more gloves to just keep up here. And I got some more cotton wool, and I'll be putting that in the other tank. Second bag of that. And I got some more paper towels. I realized, I think what they're doing at Tring with those plastic containers with putting this stuff over top is making it easier for the bugs to actually crawl around, because they have a hard time crawling on the plastic, I've noticed. So yeah, so I've got some more paper towels. This will be for feature samples. I don't know that I necessarily need to cover up this one. I might put a little bit more paper towel in there just to make it easier for them to crawl around and get onto the pig trotter. So I got this thing. So if I want to set up some equipment in there, but I don't want the bugs to be able to crawl on it, I thought this would make kind of a nice shelf like it was with some kind of a cooking implement. And so I looked at that and thought that would make a great shelf. I could put equipment on it if I need to, then the bugs won't be able to climb onto it. Something else I want to do is look at setting up cameras inside the tanks for my own research purposes, for being able to pick up the behavior of the insects. Right now I have some basic permission to record, and then these are just little suction cup things so I can stick cameras inside. Certainly. Okay, I found the power box. I was trying to figure out where it was. It's back here behind the cricket tank. And yeah, it looks like the crickets also have a little heating mat now that I'm noticing. Yeah, so I'll just try plugging stuff in and see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna cover these guys back up for now just so that they have the darkness that they enjoy. They're nocturnal creatures, so I'll cover them back up so they can get back to being active under there. So tank 2, let's work on it. And I have this thing to put over the little plastic thing that's up there. So I'll cover that up and make sure that's ready to go. And I think I'm gonna hold off on setting up the cotton in there just because I'm not ready to put the bugs in, and I want to keep it clean until they're ready to be in there. All right, let's get this little barrier attached. I'm going to open the beetle tank back up again and play with some thermometers, the thermostat. Let's open this up. So this is the thermostat. Okay, so you can see here I've attached it and the probe is inside here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on, and then I'll hook this up to some power and attach the reptile mat and get this set up. This little bit of tape here I've been using to cover the holes that go around the openings for this plastic. Okay, so I've got the mat set up there, plugged into it. So this is supposed to have Wi-Fi alerts as well, so it'll tell me if there's things going on with the heating mat or the heating element. This also has that thermostat element, should be able to turn my heating pad on and off. All right, so I can't figure out how to connect it in terms of just getting it to connect to my phone. I think the internet connection might not be strong enough for it. But what I do have, so I have this thermometer that's in here. I do have this that I'm, for right now, gonna leave on the outside on the lid here. So I think I'm gonna pack up for the day and do some more work later. Friday, February 17th, 2023. Okay, so it's Friday. It's been a week since I brought the beetles up here. I'm just going to do a quick well-being check on my beetles, see how they're doing, make sure everything is good. I just checked the thermometers that I've kept up here that record data into an app, so I've got that information. So let's check on the beetles. Here's our temperature reading for today. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the thermostat down just a little bit so it's closer to 26 or 25 degrees Celsius. Right now I've got this thermometer situated on top of the enclosure. So at some point I may try to stick that actually inside of the tank, but for right now, for this weekend, I'm going to continue to leave it on the outside. This one, of course, has a probe that goes inside. And then the thermostat that's connected also has a probe that goes inside. So I'm trying to measure temperature and humidity from a couple of different sources. Let's take a look here. Got a beetle in there. Adult, there he is. Oh yeah, you can see a bunch under there. Oh, that's great. All right, we're gonna put this back in now. Thanks for checking on the beetles with me today. Have a great week and we'll see you next time.